Redmi Pad 2 is finally here, a budget tablet that promises more than it should. It's got the specs, the size, and even a headphone jack. But can it survive the real-life testing and comparisons? We're about to find out. Let's inspect. Hi everybody, good to meet you. I'm Michael, the Tech Mishka, and today we're making a detailed review of the Redmi Pad 2. So this time I'm going to put it through some serious real-world testing. And as usual, I'm here not only to highlight whatever is considered to be great, but also to highlight the weaknesses, the quirks, the compromises that we have to make in such a budget-oriented tablet in 2025. Therefore, in this video, expect a lot of performance tests, side-by-side comparisons, and of course, a lot of hands-on activities. Under the hood, Redmi Pad 2 is powered by the Helio G100-Ultra. It's not a powerhouse, but definitely gets the job done for most users. I've tested games like Rio Racing 3 and Call of Duty Mobile, and while they run decently, there are some notable stutters during heavier scenes. For social media scrolling, multimedia playback and daily productivity, the experience is rather smooth, especially if you reduce the amount of animations and keep the refresh rate up to the maximum 90 Hz. But let's explore all these details in depth. Unboxing the tablet, and the first thing that caught my eye is a headphone jack. In 2025, it's a rare sight. This here is the mint green version, which to me looks more like silver. It won't win awards for premium looks, but it's sturdy and practical, perfect for a budget device. If you need protection for your display, Redmi got you covered. Installation of this tempered glass is easy, but be extra careful with cleaning the dust first, because if anything stays between the display and the protector, the issue is rather irreversible and you might have to get a new one. Let's now focus on the main specs. Besides the Helio G100-Ultra, I have to mention the 4 or the 8 GB of RAM, the up to 256 GB of storage with optional micro SD card expansion, 90 Hz refresh rate on the display, 9000 mAh battery, Dolby Atmos certified speakers, and comes with Android 15 out of the box. Here's my quick take about the Redmi Pad 2. In terms of design, it goes beyond the expectations because of this aluminum chassis, which is rare to be seen in this price point. As for the specs, I feel that they represent a very good balance for a budget tablet, but there's the addition with 4 GB of RAM, which in my opinion, in 2025, especially given the app requirements, is not sufficient. Therefore, if you ever decide to buy the Redmi Pad 2, definitely go for the 8 GB version. And if we compare to the first generation, which was released a little bit less than 3 years ago, it looks like Redmi are improving on everything inside, however, by just tiny bits. Therefore, if you want something which is drastically better performing than the first generation, I would say stretch your budget a little bit more and go for the Xiaomi Pad 7 or the Pad 7 Pro. And yet, I have some really good news about this display. This 90 Hz panel is a welcome addition, clearly not the best in class, but still offers a decent scrolling and UI experience. To compare objectively, I measured the screen brightness using a professional tool and matched it against the Xiaomi Pad 7 Pro. Results were exactly as expected. Pad 2's display is alright, but doesn't shine outdoors. The good news, the display is more responsive than anticipated and stylus input is supported. I also tested with the original flip case, which fits snugly and turns this tablet into a portable workstation or a binge-watching machine. Useful accessories, especially if you're getting it for a student or a kid. Let's turn it around where, underneath the cover, we have the 9000 mAh battery, which may sound huge on paper, but in reality it's just okay, largely due to the efficiency of the chipset. You're gonna easily get a full day of mixed usage, but if you're gaming or streaming for hours, expect it to charge every night. And no power adapter is included in most of the regions. It's the 2025 way. Care about the camera experience? Because here on the back we have just one main camera. I think the more interesting is the 5 megapixel unit on the front, because this is the one you're supposedly going to use more often for online meetings and calls. Both of the cameras in this tablet are rather entry-level and are equipped with image sensors by the company Galaxy Core, which I underline has nothing to do with the Samsung Galaxy line. These kind of image sensors are typically deployed in the front cameras of some smartphones. The main 8-megapixel rear camera performs reasonably well in good lighting, but as expected, the night mode is weak and overall detail is lacking, definitely not made for photography enthusiasts. If you wonder about connectivity, the Pad 2 features dual-band Wi-Fi, and an older Bluetooth version covers all the basics, but don't expect fancy audio codecs or next-gen wireless tech. Still, it works fine for streaming, Zoom calls, and pairing accessories. And it's great to see Android 15 out of the box, smooth, mostly clean and functional. It's my favorite kind of HyperOS, and unfortunately, due to the basic MediaTek SoC inside, most Xiaomi AI features are not present, but you do have the interconnectivity panel, unlocking a lot of goodies, especially if you have a Mi ecosystem smartphone from the last 1 to 2 years. You can mirror the screen, use unified clipboard, transfer notifications and calls. Reminds a lot the Apple way. Redmi claims a few years of software support, but given the hardware, it's unlikely to receive major updates in the long term. Still, it's decent for the casual user who doesn't care about always running the latest Android version. So, if we care about drawbacks, may I add the lack of significant performance update from the first generation, the lack of in-box power adapter, and the rather modest amount of RAM, especially for the 4GB version. In the end, the Redmi Pad 2 is a budget tablet done right. Because if you can live with not so impressive cameras, just average performance, good battery life and some limitations here and there, it would be quite alright for consuming any sort of multimedia, online content, social media and so on. Probably perfect for kids or students or anyone who doesn't need great performance or camera experience at a price which is very attractive. And yet, I'm a little concerned from the fact that Redmi didn't do such a significant upgrade from Generation 1 to whatever is the current state. Therefore, if you need something significantly better than the Pad 1, I would once again suggest checking the Xiaomi Pad 7 line. Well, that's everything I wanted to share with you and my own opinion. If you want to share yours or see what others think about the Redmi Pad 2, I invite you to join the comment section below the video. Thank you very much for watching this episode. As usual, you can help me out by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, sharing with friends over social media, and of course coming back for more in a few days' time. I'm Michael the Tech Mishka and wish you a fantastic day. Bye.